Hello friends, today we are going to solve another interview problem, that is find the missing duplicate in a given array. So uh, given an integer array contains the duplicate of all numbers except one number. Find that number. Okay, so let's look at this example. So we have 2 duplicate 1 3 5 7 7 and 8 8. So 6 is the only element which appears only once in this array. So 6 is the one which is missing the duplicate. So let's say we have array with 1 4 7 1 7 5 4 3 3. Okay, so here the 1 is repeated, the 4 is repeated, 3 is repeated, 7 is repeated, 5 is the only element which appears 1. So in this case our output would be 5. So how we can solve it? There are multiple ways we can solve it. One brute force way is to compare each element with the rest of the element in the array, and if that element appeared only once, that is our answer. Okay, so since we are comparing each element with the rest of the element, we need nested loops for that, and complexity would be O of n square in that case. So can we do better? Yes. Um, Another solution is we can use a hash. We can use a map, and we can the map will have key element as key, and the number of time that element has appeared in the array, so count as value. Okay, so construct that map, iterate uh, through this array, construct the map. So it will be something like 1 appear 2 times, and 3 appear 2 times, 4 appear 2 times, 7 appear 2 times, 5 appeared 1 time. That's it, right? Yeah, so 3 4 1 3 4 7 5. Yeah, so once this map is constructed, I iterate through this map and find the element for which the count is 1 and return that. So in this case, our time complexity would be O of n, and space complexity would be O of n, because we are constructing a map, right? So can we do better than this? Yes, we can. We can solve this in time complexity O of n with space complexity O of 1. So, so far we have not used the condition, which is that each element in the array is repeated, has a duplicate except 1. Okay, so we can use this condition in our favor. So we can use XOR here. Okay, the XOR operator. So we know in XOR, A XOR A is equal to 0, right? Element is XORed with element itself becomes 0. So when A XOR B, XOR A is B, because A will cancel with A, it will become 0. So the remaining would be B. So now we know this property. Now we can XOR all the elements of the array, right? So each duplicate element, um, when we do the XOR, it will become 0. So when we do the XOR 1, so in this case 1 XOR 1 becomes 0, and then 4 XOR 4 becomes 0, 3 becomes 0, 7 becomes 0. So the only remaining element is 5. So if we do the XOR for all the elements in the array, the result would be 5, which is our answer, the missing duplicate. So naive solution is to use the hash table or hash map, the space complexity of n. So better solution is XOR. A XOR A is 0, A, B, A, XOR is B. So yeah, here This is our array, and this is our function. It takes an array. So we have a variable called miss. This is going to be our final answer. So right now, at the beginning, it is like the first element of the array, and then we'll iterate the rest of the element in the array and do the XOR. Okay, so our final answer would be the XOR of all the elements. So now we can go back and mark this problem as completed. So yeah, and yeah, this is our website, tutorialhorizon.com. You'll find many more interesting problems here to solve. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.